yesterday. Ooh, 'cause we're worlds apart, but just the same. Step up and watch it break down. You really want it? Wanna make a scene? Show me what you mean. Let's get it started. Let me see what you got. Can you pick it up a notch? Don't think you got it. Can't handle the pressure yet. Oh, stop talking about it. Gotta make this count. Let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready for me? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to say?
Yeah, I was Lincoln. My name is Cena and I'm here today to talk about a possible new species. Now, I did a bit of research quite a few weeks ago on. I was just browsing through a website called Paleophile that documents all the known a lot of known specimens, not all of them, of different species, different genera, different families, all that kind of stuff. And I went through the dinosaur section and I came across Pentaceratops, and I knew. And I was thinking to myself, oh, I'd like to have a look at the skulls of Pentaceratops sternbergi and Pentaceratops quillianus, the new species they discovered last year. But then I came across, but it also said Pentaceratops fenestratus, and I thought that's interesting. I thought that was a new Medubin. But after looking at this, ladies and gentlemen, I actually think that Pentaceratops fenestratus is actually its own species, and I looked at the skull, the picture of the skull, the picture on here, and it got me thinking, could this be a third species? Now, if you look here at the skull, you'll see that its overall shape is slightly different to that of a Pentaceratops sternbergi, which is the holotype, and people would say, oh, well, what if it's actually a juvenile or an individual? Well, we don't know that. I don't know that. But looking at it, I would say that this guy probably would not. I don't think he'd evolve. I don't think he'd over time grow into such a shape like that. Because if you look at the bottom of the frill, the edges of the frill, they don't look as rigid or as round or as pointy as sternbergi. And another key element is the front nasal horn. Now, I know that ceratopsians have like in Triceratops, the horns will change direction and change shape over time. But I feel that nose horn is a bit too long now to be considered that this is actually still developing. And basically, you got to look at, and also, if you look at the beak, I feel like the beak is too pointed. I don't think that over time the beak will start to recede back into the skull. Basically, that's how I can put it. And the cheek, the horn on the cheek, that doesn't see that. I don't think theoretically that could point backwards. But you know something. I just got interested in this particular dinosaur, and I do believe they actually classified it as a adult. I think so. Maybe it is, or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying. But I have actually considered that this may be actually a juvenile of a Pentaceratops sternbergi. But so far, I haven't found anything to say no, it isn't. And especially the hole on the skull. I think that's at its limit. So. Maybe this is in fact a juvenile, but if it's not, then well, there we go. We've got a new species that hasn't been classified. Well, technically it has, but it's not well accepted. It's like Jack Horner's theories on Tyrannosaurus rex being a scavenger. Yes, he believes it, but there's people who don't agree with it, and you know it's not widely accepted. But if there's evidence, well, basically evidence to support that, then it's accepted, widely accepted. But I feel that because we don't know that much about ceratopsians. I mean, we do know quite a bit, but we don't know about. I feel like we don't know about a lot about Chasmosaurian development. I mean, the one particular genus we do know of is Triceratops, but Pentaceratops, I don't think we've ever found any juvenile specimens or babies of Pentaceratops. So maybe, just maybe, Pentaceratops fenestratus is its own species. I feel like that it possibly is its own species. Or it could be completely wrong, and it could be a juvenile of Pentaceratops sternbergi, which is a possibility. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Please comment on your opinion on this. If you feel like it's a juvenile of Pentaceratops sternbergi, fine. That's fair enough. If you feel like it's its own species, fair enough. That's okay. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you later. Bye-bye.